Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dr. Manha English channel. I'm Manha. We are very happy and excited to have you here with us today.
And I'm Umer. Thank you so much for joining our English learning podcast.
Many people want to improve their English for different reasons. Some people want to travel, some people want to work internationally, some people want to study in another country.
And many learners want to pass an important English test called IELTS.
The IELTS exam is one of the most popular English tests in the world. Millions of people take this exam every year.
But many students feeling nervous about the IELTS exam. They worry about the listening section, they worry about the speaking test, they worry about writing essays and reading difficult passages.
If you are preparing for IELTS, do not worry. You are not alone. Today's podcast will help you understand how to get a high score in IELTS.
Practicing like this will help you improve your listening skills, speaking skills, and confidence.
Manha will ask many questions that IELTS students often ask. Manha will explain everything in very simple and clear English.
So relax, focus, and enjoy today's IELTS learning conversation.
Hello, Manha.
Hello, Umer. How are you today?
I am doing well, thank you. And how are you?
I am great. I am very excited about today's topic.
Really? What are we going to talk about today?
Today, we will talk about something very important for many English learners.
What is it?
Today, we will talk about IELTS success and how to get a high score.
Oh, wow. That is exactly what I need.
Are you planning to take the IELTS exam?
Yes, I want to study abroad, so I need a good IELTS score.
That is great. IELTS can open many opportunities.
Manha, can you explain what IELTS is?
Of course. IELTS stands for International English Language Testing System. It is an exam that measures your English ability.
What skills does it test?
The IELTS exam tests 4 skills: listening, reading, writing, speaking.
So it tests all the main language skills.
Exactly.
What is the first step to getting a high score?
The first step is understanding the exam format.
Why is that important?
Because when you know the format, you feel more comfortable during the exam. You know what to expect.
Can you tell me about the listening section?
Yes, the listening test has 4 parts. You will listen to conversations and lectures.
Do we listen only one time?
Yes, usually only once, so you must listen very carefully.
That sounds challenging.
Yes, but practice can help a lot.
You should listen to English every day. For example, podcasts, English news, English conversations, educational videos.
Like the podcasts on Dr. Manha English channel?
Exactly. Listening regularly helps your brain understand English faster.
What about the reading section?
The reading section tests how well you understand written English. You will read passages and answer questions.
Are the passages difficult?
Sometimes they can be challenging, but if you practice reading regularly, it becomes easier.
A good way to improve reading is to read English every day. For example, news articles, blogs, short stories, English books. Even reading 15 minutes a day can improve your reading skills.
I think writing is the most difficult part.
Many students feel the same way. In the writing test, you must complete 2 tasks. What are the tasks? Task 1 usually involves describing information, like charts or graphs. Task 2 requires writing an essay.
That sounds challenging.
Yes, but with practice, you can improve.
Try to write something in English every day. For example, a short paragraph, a journal entry, an essay. Writing regularly helps improve your grammar and vocabulary. Manha, thank you for explaining the listening, reading, and writing sections, but I think the speaking test makes many students very nervous.
Yes, Umer. Many students feel nervous during the speaking test.
Why do students feel so nervous?
There are a few reasons. Some students are afraid of making mistakes. Some students worry that the examiner will not understand them. Others feel shy when speaking English.
Yes, that is exactly how I feel.
Do not worry. The speaking test is actually a friendly conversation.
Really?
Yes, the examiner is not there to make you fail. The examiner only wants to see how well you can communicate in English.
Can you explain the speaking test structure?
Of course, the speaking test has 3 parts.
3 parts?
Yes, part 1 is about personal questions. The examiner may ask about your hometown, your hobbies, your work or studies, your daily routine.
That sounds easy.
Yes, part 1 is usually simple and comfortable.
Let's practice a few examples. I will be the examiner.
Okay, I am ready.
Good morning. Can you tell me your name?
Good morning. My name is Umer.
Nice to meet you, Umer.
Nice to meet you too.
Where are you from?
I am from Pakistan.
Do you work or study?
I am currently a student.
What do you like to do in your free time?
In my free time, I enjoy watching movies and learning English.
Very good, Umer. These answers are simple and clear. Manha, many students answer with very short sentences.
Yes, that is a common mistake.
Why is that a problem?
Because the examiner wants to hear your English. If you only say yes, no, maybe, then the examiner cannot evaluate your speaking ability. So we should give longer answers? Yes, but not too long. Try to give 2 or 3 sentences. Here is an example topic. Describe a place you like to visit. You should say where the place is, when you go there, why you like this place.
Let me try.
Go ahead.
One place I like to visit is a park near my home. I usually go there in the evening. The park is very peaceful and beautiful. I enjoy walking there and spending time with my friends. It helps me relax after a busy day.
That was a very good answer.
Thank you. Manha, do we need to use difficult words to get a high band score?
So, simple English is okay? Yes, simple English with good pronunciation and clear ideas is perfect.
Part 3 is a discussion. The examiner will ask deeper questions about the topic. For example, if the topic is about parks, the examiner may ask, why are parks important for cities?
How can someone answer that? For example, parks are important because they provide fresh air and green spaces. People can relax, exercise, and spend time with family in parks.
How can students improve vocabulary for IELTS?
A good method is learning useful phrases. For example, in my opinion, I believe that. For example, one reason is that. These phrases help organize your ideas.
Manha, what is the best way to stay calm during the IELTS exam?
Preparation and practice. If you practice regularly, you will feel more confident. Also remember to breathe slowly, speak clearly, smile, and stay relaxed. I really enjoyed our discussion about the IELTS exam in the last part.
That's wonderful to hear. Today we will continue our conversation and talk about more strategies to get a high score in IELTS.
Great! I am ready to learn more. Manha, many students say they run out of time during the exam. Why does that happen?
That happens because they do not manage their time well.
What do you mean by time management?
Time management means using your time wisely during the test. For example, in the reading section, you have 60 minutes. If you spend too much time on one question, you may not finish the rest of the test.
So what should students do?
They should practice answering questions within a time limit. When you practice at home, use a timer. This helps your brain get used to the exam conditions.
Are practice tests useful?
Yes, practice tests are extremely helpful
Why are they important?
because they show you your strengths, your weaknesses, and your progress. Practice tests also help you become familiar with the exam format.
Manha, vocabulary is very important for IELTS, right?
Yes, vocabulary plays a big role in your IELTS score.
How can students improve their vocabulary?
There are several ways. First, read English regularly. Second, learn new words every day. Third, use those words in sentences.
Let's learn a few useful words. Word 1, improve, meaning to become better. Example sentence, I want to improve my English speaking skills.
Word 2, opportunity, meaning a good chance. Example sentence, studying abroad gives many opportunities.
Word 3, challenge, meaning something difficult. Example sentence, the IELTS exam can be a challenge, but it is possible to succeed.
Those are very useful words.
Yes, learning vocabulary helps you express your ideas clearly.
Manha, some students worry about their pronunciation.
Yes, pronunciation is important in the speaking test.
How can students improve pronunciation?
One effective method is shadowing.
What is shadowing?
Shadowing means listening to a sentence and repeating it immediately. You try to copy the speaker's pronunciation and rhythm.
That sounds like a good exercise. Manha, can you suggest a daily routine for IELTS preparation?
Of course. Here is a simple daily routine. Morning, listen to English for 20 minutes. Afternoon, read an English article or story. Evening, practice speaking for 10 to 15 minutes. Night, write a short paragraph in English.
That sounds very manageable.
Yes, consistency is more important than studying for many hours in one day.
Sometimes students lose motivation while preparing for IELTS.
That can happen. Preparing for IELTS takes time and effort.
So how can students stay motivated?
They should remember one important thing. Making mistakes is normal. Mistakes help you learn. The more you speak, the better you become.
Is it helpful to practice speaking with a partner?
Yes, speaking with a partner is very helpful.
Why?
Because real conversations help you think faster in English. You learn how to respond naturally. Let's practice another speaking question.
Okay.
Here is the question. What is your favorite way to relax?
My favorite way to relax is listening to music. Music helps me forget about stress and feel calm. Sometimes I also enjoy walking in the park.
That was a very nice answer.
Thank you. Manha, many students say the writing section is the hardest part.
Yes, writing can be challenging, but there are ways to improve.
What should students do?
They should practice writing regularly. For example, writing short essays, describing charts, keeping a daily journal.
What is the most important tip for writing?
Organizing your ideas. A good essay usually has an introduction, body paragraphs, and a conclusion. This structure makes your writing clear and easy to understand.
Sometimes students study very hard for one day and then stop practicing.
That is not the best method. Consistency is more important than intensity.
What do you mean?
Studying a little every day is better than studying a lot only once a week. Daily practice helps your brain remember information better.
Dear listeners, IELTS preparation is a journey. There may be moments when you feel tired or discouraged, but remember your goal. Every small step you take brings you closer to success. Believe in your ability to improve. With dedication and practice, you can achieve your target band score.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Dr. Manha English Channel. We truly appreciate that you spent your valuable time learning English with us. Your dedication to improving your English is something to be proud of.
Remember that language learning is a journey, and every step forward is a success.
If you enjoyed today's podcast and found it helpful, please support our channel. Like this video, leave a comment, and tell us your IELTS goal. Share this podcast with friends who want to improve their English. Subscribe to Dr. Manha English Channel.
Your support motivates us to create more useful English lessons and podcasts for learners around the world. And remember,
Success in IELTS does not come overnight. It comes from daily practice, patience, and confidence.
until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself.
Goodbye and take care.